right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Okay, good morning everyone. Happy Thursday out there. We are back here for another weather video. My name is Riley. Let's go ahead and jump into it here. Take a look firstly at the current picture of things, and we have quite a bit to get to this morning. We have a winter weather advisory in place here for South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, and then into Iowa. It goes all the way up into North Dakota and Montana, and then it goes into all the way to Illinois. So this is quite a wide area. And if you look at the radar picture, and as you can see, there is quite a lot going on here. I mean, we got rain / freezing rain / snow showers all the way from Montana over towards North Dakota and then into South Dakota. So northwestern South Dakota, we are dealing with the rain showers and the freezing rain and then the snow. That is the story up there. And then north central South Dakota dealing with snow, Mobridge, Gettysburg areas dealing with some snow. And then some areas here in between Pierre and Huron up near Miller, Oneida, dealing with the freezing rain / sleet / ice, and Mitchell as well experiencing that. Now, Sioux Falls area, we don't have anything yet. There's a few snow flurries out there. On my way to the studio, there was a few snow flurries out there. But we will start to see this activity pick up in the Sioux Falls area over the next hour or two. As this activity moves east and southeast, that's the direction it's moving in. So as you can see there's the loop on this, and as you can see, this activity is starting to pick up in southeastern South Dakota. And we will see this grow in activity as it continues to move in an east-southeasterly direction. So Sioux Falls, expect to start to see this activity pick up here. Now, where are we sitting temperature-wise? Let me go ahead and pull that up. And we are off to a cold start to your day. We are at 16 degrees right now in Sioux Falls. We're at 14 in Watertown. We're at 19 in Huron, 21 in Mitchell, 18 in Aberdeen. Going out west here, 25 in Pierre, 21 in Mobridge. It is 30 out in Faith, 36 out in Rapid City. So it's warmer the farther west you go. 45 in Custer. That is the warmest spot in South Dakota. Look at some of these numbers. We're already at 55 degrees in Scottsbluff right now. That is some impressive temperatures. 20, but then you go just a little bit east, and it's 27 in North Platte. And 36 in Valentine. It is 27 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we got 19 in Des Moines, 12 in Waterloo, 14 in Fort Dodge, 23 in Sioux City. Up into Minnesota, 16 in Minneapolis, 10 in St. Cloud, 9 in Alexandria, 14 in Marshall, 12 in Fairmont. And so we got a lot to get to. We have a number of items here to look at. We'll get to that here in just a moment. But first, let's hear today's sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, first item I want to get to is looking at the South Dakota DOT 511 map, and shows us the road conditions of what we're looking at. There is definitely some issues going on here across central South Dakota. I want to get to this here. So we are looking at a no travel advisory in a lot of areas here in central South Dakota. Looks like Sully County, the entire county is under a no travel advisory for Oneida and Agar in South Dakota there. Looking at a couple of pictures here. This is strictly because of the ice conditions that we are seeing out here. So this is not really for snow per se. This is more so for the ice that is going on. And if we look at some of these other spots here in central South Dakota, I mean, look at Pierre. These red roads, these red and black shaded roads that you see on the screen, that means no travel advised. So these are all roads that are no travel advised, and there's quite a good chunk of central South Dakota here. Actually, most of central South Dakota is under the gun here. The Pierre area, no travel advised. Some of these roads, look at some of these roads. They are pretty dicey. A lot of slick spots, a lot of icy roads out there. Patchy, basically just, you know, a lot of these roads are partly covered with ice, and so that is the concern. And there probably is some black ice as well. So that is, you know, ice that you can't really see. That is more than likely the catapult of why they have a no travel advisory for a lot of these roads in central South Dakota. A lot of the main roads even. So, you know, the side roads probably aren't a whole lot better. And yeah, this road right here is, you can tell, is covered in ice. Yeah, that road in particular does not look good. That one's over by Lower Brule. So that road definitely does not look good at all. Now looking at, you know, just looking at a couple of these roads, and some of these are really not looking very good. So yeah, there's definitely probably some black ice out there on a lot of these roads, and along with that, probably some patchy ice as well. You know, here's one right here. Ice, mainly slippery, no travel advised, reduced speed. That's going to be the story with a lot of these roads, you know, with ice and it being, yep, and then there it is. It says right here, the numerous areas of black ice. And so there's definitely some black ice going on in these areas. So really need to be careful out there and be safe, because that is a pretty dangerous situation to be driving in, you know, dealing with black ice, and not a good situation up there. So you need to be weather aware. You need to be aware of this going on, especially if you are in these areas. And it does look like a lot of this activity will spread to the east. So it looks like these roads will start to get worse as we go through the morning and afternoon hours here in eastern South Dakota. So this is kind of a taste of what's to come here. I think a lot of these roads in eastern South Dakota will fill in, and unfortunately, we'll probably see the same situation in the eastern region. All right, so if we play out your future weather map, and let's play this out for you. So again, for today, dealing with that snow/freezing rain potential here. It does look like for Sioux Falls there could be a little bit of freezing rain, but overall probably looking at a little bit more snow than ice. The ice story is mainly central South Dakota, but it could spread into southeast South Dakota as well. You know, Mitchell down towards Yankton could definitely see some of this. And then, you know, as we go through the evening hours, this activity will eventually start to wind down here, and it'll kind of fill in Iowa, and then it will fill in, it looks like, out west, Rapid City, Black Hills region, looks like some more snow over there. And then, you know, even northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota could see some more snow tonight into tomorrow morning, and then southwestern South Dakota as well. Now, as we watch your day tomorrow, there will be another system coming in from the west. This is a look at tomorrow afternoon. Rapid City, Pierre, dealing with more of this snow again tomorrow. So it looks like we have another system coming in tomorrow of more snow. And then by Saturday, it really starts to fill in here across South Dakota, Iowa, northeast Nebraska. We start to see more snow. And then by Saturday afternoon, there is your map. By Saturday afternoon, more snow. South Dakota, northeast Nebraska, into Iowa. And Sioux Falls looks like we'll see more snow. So it does look like over the next few days we're looking at a pretty active winter pattern. But then once you get towards Sunday, things will finally clear out. So it does look like we'll get a break finally on Sunday. And Monday, same thing. We'll get a break in the action. Same thing on Tuesday. So it does look like we will be seeing a break. Now, once we get towards Wednesday, we could start to see some more activity. But it does look like we'll get a few days here of the active winter pattern. But then after that, we're going to get a few days of a quiet period. All right, so I wanted to go over this as well. We mentioned earlier that we have the winter weather advisory. We also have an ice storm warning that I wanted to get to here. This is for Corson County in South Dakota. Let's read this off here. It says significant icing across Corson County, additional snow accumulations up to 1 inch, and ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch. And it says again, significant icing possible here until 5 p.m. Mountain Time this afternoon. It says roads and especially bridges and overpasses will likely become slick and hazardous. Significant ice accumulation on power lines and tree limbs may cause widespread and long-lasting power outages. It says plan on slippery road conditions, hazardous conditions impacting this morning and this evening's commutes. So I wanted to go over that. Also, the winter weather advisory again for South Dakota, a good chunk of the area into southwest Minnesota, northwestern Iowa. For Sioux Falls, let's go ahead and read this off. Winter weather advisory, mixed precip expected. Total snow and sleet accumulations up to 3 inches and ice accumulations to around 1/10 of an inch as well. And it says this is from 6 a.m. this morning, so we're already under the gun here. And this is in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Plan on slippery road conditions, hazardous conditions impacting this morning and this evening's commute. So that is what we have here for our area. And one last look at the radar before we hop off here. Looking at the snow here that is going on. It is snowing right now in Sioux Falls and T. Looking out the window, there is some snow going on. Some heavier snow to the west here, out near Salem and Spencer, and then down towards Olivet, Menno, down towards Yankton, Vermilion, and Beresford. There's some heavier snow going on here. So this activity, it's a wide area. I mean, it goes all the way up to Brookings, over towards Huron, up towards Watertown, up towards, Mulbridge, Oneida, Gettysburg, down towards Miller, and then, it goes all the way into North Dakota, as you can see there. And then, out west, western South Dakota, dealing with rain in northwestern South Dakota, as you can see there. And then there's your freezing rain. That's your spot right there. Out near the Faith, Eagle Butte, Dupree areas, that's where we have that freezing rain. So we'd like to thank you guys for watching this morning. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Again, make sure you are weather aware as we go through the rest of today. Drive safe out there if you must be out. And have a way to receive your weather warnings. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and X. That is where we are most active. We'll be posting throughout the day. And also be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well. If you like this video, be sure to drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Give this video a like and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. And we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in this morning. And we'll be back for a video later today.